Where to even start with this update? There's a lot of stuff that's gotten added in this update. I'm going to go through it very quick. It is going to take me a little bit just to get through all of it because just so much got added in this revamp update. So starting off, I'm going to go to the update logs like I usually do because it gives you a rough idea of everything that was added in the game. So starting off at the very top, there is the new raid, which is the challenge raid. This raid, they make it out like it's really difficult. If you're an endgame 30 player, even I wasn't using max buffs, you can do this raid with like 2 or 3 friends. It's just very tedious. It took me like an hour and 40 minutes with 2 other people to completely do it. And that was with one person who broke halfway through the raid and couldn't do damage. So it's going to take you roughly like an hour and a half, an hour 40 minutes if you have 3 max 30 players. You don't take that much damage if you just use observation haki. It's just some waves, especially after wave 95, it will take you 10 minutes to do one wave. It's very boring, it's very tedious, and the raid points that you get from the raid, I don't think it's worth it. I'll show you now. We've just done one, completed it fully to wave 100, and after an hour and 40 minutes, we only got 959 points. This will be different because you get different amounts per wave. But what can this buy? A gifter's cloak. And that's about it. Just one item for one raid. The Gear 5 Sun God title, which is 25,000. That's like more than 26 of these. If we do the math, which I'm gonna do, took me 100 minutes. Times that by 25, divide by 60. That's like 33 hours for just the Sun God title estimated, and you have to do this manually, and you have to have more people with it because the raid takes multiple people. So yeah, the raid was a nice idea, I can't lie, like an infinite sort of raid where you can get a bunch of like decent stuff from it. I mean, I did get a lot of gems from this. I got barely any belly, and then poneglyphs and also stats, but the stats really only are worth it if you're like able to do the raid, and even in the first couple of waves it's still difficult for people who have really low stats. So I'm kind of not really sure about that one. The raid shop, which I just showed you, you can basically just buy the stuff from the raid with the raid points. Balancing, people absolutely hate this, but they don't realize this is the best thing that has ever come to Aopg ever. The best thing. Basically balancing the game means that you can use more stuff. You have more things that you can use to actually play. Like right now, the top fruits is just like Gear 5, Light V3, Quake V3. You are limited to what you can actually use in the game. But with balancing, it means you can use more things. You can be more creative in what you use. So if you want to use more fruits, you can do that. If you want to use more swords, if you want a main sword, that might even be a possibility, or main melee. Instead of just only using fruit with all the max fruit buffs, you can now use a wide range of everything. Now, that isn't completely rebalanced, I don't think. Fruits are probably still the leading damage method in the game, but hopefully it gets to a point where you can use some of the other things, like you can main Zangetsu for damage. Probably not because it's a crossover sword, but maybe main like Odin's Blade or True Odin's Blade. So yeah, for all the people that are thinking that the rebalancing, I'd like to say that rebalancing is not nerfing, okay? Some things got buffed as well. It's to make the game more fun to play because you can use a bunch of different things. It's just basically overall improving the game, improving gameplay, so it's more fun for you to play. So think of this as it's the steps to making Aopg more fun, getting out of this power creep where even with Light V3, 30 billion HP, we shouldn't be at that stage now. In 2 years, we shouldn't be at that stage. We should be a lot lower than 3 billion, but the game is where it is now. They're trying to fix it. I feel like the balancing was a good step, a good improvement to kind of help the game. Ongoing event, the Turkey staff already made a video on this. It's probably going to get removed. Islands, I'm going to show you these now. They redid Starter Island and they redid Ice Island. They look amazing. So let me go and do this. I'm just going to get a Witch's Broom because it's just quicker to get around. Okay, so Starter Island is... it moved. I think it's somewhere around here. Here it is. So the island's a lot bigger, which could be a downgrade because it might be difficult to find things, but I guess it's pretty easy to look around. There's a traveling merchant. I guess set spawn here. Fosh, I believe. What does Fosh sell? Guns? Yeah, guns. And then if we go over here, I'm assuming this thing's here, like Zuri for the guns, I believe. Oh no, the quest scrolls. So quest scrolls is to the right once you get here. See over here, we have the bandits or the monkeys that you have to kill. Here's a bandit camp with no bandits in it for some reason. That island's huge. I didn't think it'd be this big. That's for guns. Where's the quest giver though? I'm assuming it's down here. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So basically, they've made it so that the first two islands, Starter Island and Ice Island, is to the same level of quality as the new islands that they're making. Because back then it was quite small. There wasn't really much to it. Everything was kind of just clumped together. Now it's more spread out, so you can actually explore the island. And the island looks really good. Kind of reminds me of Dracula's Manor with this little arch thing. Okay, so let's go to Ice Island. Ice Island looks better than Star Island, I believe. Now, I know this is going to cause conflict for the Poneglyphs because Poneglyphs spawn in Ice Island. I don't know if they've moved them or anything like that. I assume they might have just put them back on the pillars, but here it is. Sword Marine. It's kind of weird how they spread it out. They just kind of placed them there. So let's go to the start of the island, which seems here. We have set spawn quest dummy, which means you can't AFK this anymore, which means that you're gonna have to find a different island to AFK, unfortunately, but also fortunately. Dealer merchant for the turkey staff. NPCs kind of spread out. I guess you could actually, let me test it. I have Sing right now, I might as well. So you can AFK this part with Sing. Let me see if it reaches Smoker. Okay, so it doesn't, but it might reach... Oh, yeah, what am I thinking? Yeah, you can still AFK this as long as you have Sing at Aopg, because you can just place the room here. Yeah, that's the new Ice Island that was added. It looks really good. I like the snow everywhere. I don't know what this is, but this just looks amazing. So let's go back, let's have a look what else is added. Dash system overhaul, so you might have noticed this before, but they've redone them. So they're kind of smoother. You don't you don't really move as far. And then also Geppo was changed. One thing that I have noticed is with Electro V2, you feel a lot more restricted with the dashes, because before you used to kind of float more forward, but now you just like abruptly stop. Geppo's fine. I don't think they really changed much about Geppo apart from the VFX, sound effects, and then also the animation, but the dashes are definitely different. You don't move as far and you kind of just like abruptly stop. So there's the new system. It looks pretty good apart from the... What? Okay, that's weird. I guess there's like a part there. Okay, so let's move on to the next thing. Merchant enchantments. So dealer merchant, I believe, is for the turkey stuff. There was a lot of issues. Increase maximum purchased at fruit merchant. That is a really nice change. So you can now spend 200 fruits. Fruit merchant UI no longer closes on buy. Another nice quality of life thing. Decrease cooldown. So now the cooldown is 0.15 seconds. So it's a lot quicker. And I'm actually going to go and spin and show you this. I don't have enough space to do 200, but I'll just do 50. So hopefully they consider that. Okay, so let's spin. Let me just quickly do this because I don't want to fill my inventory with a bunch of rubbish. And king's fruits. Okay, there we go. Let's do 50. I don't want to do too many, but let's see how this goes. 50 were auto deleted. Holy. Oh, so the menu does stay. Oh, and it... Okay, so it doesn't show the... It doesn't show... Wait, that's actually sick. Okay, so the way that it works is it's no longer gonna tell you what was deleted, and it also just quickly... It's so much faster now to actually spin. Let's see how many dragon fruits we got. We got 2 dragon fruits in like a minute. which isn't bad. So I like the new system. The lower, oh my god, the lower cooldown is nice, and then also the menu not closing is nice. So you can now auto click the merchant instead of how I used to do it with Tiny Task. So next on the list we have visual and animation reworks. As I showed you before, I can't show you leveling, but I assume it's just your basic leveling thing. Geppo VFX it's changed, it looks better now. General in-game animation changes, so other stuff has changed. I don't know what it is because he just says general, but I assume it's stuff like guns and all that. All basic movement animations have been changed as well, so I'll show you the run in a minute. So the run actually looks pretty nice now. It actually feels like you're running instead of just like fast walking. So here it is. And then did they change the walk? Okay, should have. Oh yeah, so there's the walking. Maybe they changed it. I can't really tell the difference. Next on the list is probably sound enhancements, Venom Gear 5, all of these. I'll show you some of them. Like I'll show you the observation one. That's pretty easy. Oh my! Wait, that's actually kind of sick. Okay, so I like that sound. That sound, it's actually a pretty decent sound. What else do we have? Venom, I'm not going to showcase that. I don't know what that is. Ambience. Oh yeah, M1's in basic combat. So let me equip melee. And then let me just go to Ice Island. So I assume they probably changed the M1s and then also changed the hit sound. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah. The kill animation's different actually, I think. Oh no, that's like the crit. So you can see now. I think I can show you better if I do this. See the little particles and the death animation. It looks pretty good actually. It's a nice little change. Just some like quality of life kind of things, I guess. Inventory additions. Basically what this means is, you might have already seen this. If you look something up, it will tell you how many you have, which means now I can see how many vampire fruits I have. 33. So yeah, it just makes it easier. One thing that I could see people definitely using this for is fire dragon keys, because you collect a lot of them. So yeah, it's just basically just tells you how much you have, quality of life. Okay, next on the list we have new challenge await. So this is basically just going over, it's two different messages that have just been like spliced together. So this just goes on about the challenge raid. So to explain it a little bit more, I'll put some videos on screen as well. Basically, you go into the arena or the Coliseum, which I believe they should have a sneak of. You go into this arena. The enemies spawn where the little bridges are. You have 100 waves. Each wave you get a set amount of raid points. From the first waves, it's like 1, and then it goes up to like 40. You can also get stat XP for every stat, I believe. You can get poneglyphs from it. You can get money. You get gems. Like last wave gave me like 10k gems, I think. And it gradually gets harder and harder. Definitely past wave 90. You'll be spending 10 minutes on each of those waves. It's very difficult, but it's kind of rewarding. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I have some videos on screen now that I'll just show you what the raid looks like. It's basically just AFKing. It's the same raid, but it just gives you a lot of different drops. Okay, let's go and have a look at the next thing. Okay, so after we have title editions, new title, and new title rarity. So this is the, I believe, the Sun God title, from what I can remember. If I go and spin titles, I believe it should be here. I don't know what they're calling the new ones, but it isn't on here. But yeah, so there's the Sun God title. You can only get it from the raids, I believe. And the buffs, I believe, are like 2 times fruit damage, 2 times observation, 2 times damage reduction. Just your normal buffs, but it's really good. I think it might be better than King of the Beasts. And then there's also 10 new accessories that have been added. So I'll try and show you as many of these as I can from what they've given us in the sneaks, but we can go through them. So this is a Napoleon hat, I believe, because it looks like the Big Mom hat. We have the Buggy hat. As you can see, Buggy's in the corner. They forgot to get rid of that. We have the Champions hat. I don't know what it's called, but I'm guessing it's called like the Champions hat. The Gladiator helmet. And then overhead straw hat. It might be down here. No, it doesn't. I'm assuming it's just your normal straw hat. And then we have the crocodile cape, which looks really good actually. I don't know what the name of it is, but Sandstorm Cape. Cloud of Awakening is one of the ones that I kind of want to get the most because it looks really good. And then I don't know what this one is. Maybe like a, yeah, probably this one, the Jungle Garb. I don't have all of them unfortunately because they are expensive. So hopefully I can maybe get them before this video releases. But these are probably the best accessories in the game. We have some like 1100 fruit. The cloud gives 2000 fruit, which I believe tops 𝐭𝐚𝐠𝐬. And also this is why I delayed the accessories video, because these guys, as soon as I started working on the accessories video, started thinking of adding more accessories that are accessible from First Sea. So I had to cancel the video for now. So I believe that's everything that's in the game. There's also a game pass for double points. It's like 1000 Robux. I don't think it's worth it. Because you could probably just AFK the raid with 2 or more people. But yeah, various bug fixes. I don't know what the but wait, VC added in game. No way. Okay. During testing, I literally said they should add VC to the game, and they actually did. Okay. So that's everything that's added in the game. Overall, the update is really good. It's a nice little, it's a step in the right direction for Aopg. They've sort of fixed the power creep and the absolutely outrageous amounts of damage. They've reworked some of the like first islands of the game and the start of the game. Hopefully they rework it a little bit more with progression and all that. They fixed the merchants, so you can now get fruits a lot more easier. Sound reworks. Inventory is now more streamlined, is what they want to call it. And there's a new raid which pretty much gives you everything that you'd need in the game, like gems, money, accessories. So yeah, that's the revamp update. That's probably what I'm going to be calling it. This does mean that the accessories video, or the rework of the accessories video, is going to be delayed by a bit because I have to do the numbers again because of all these accessories. But yeah, that was everything that was added in the revamp update. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe about the good stuff. We have a Discord server where you can ask for help. We're also going to be making a raid channel where you can request raids from people if you're looking for like challenger raids or GPO raids or anything like that. So make sure to definitely join the Discord. It's in the description. Thank you for watching.